What's going on? We back, Motor City Sports Talk. We in the building. Appreciate everybody for checking in one time for the one time you dig. And Bob Quin, general manager for the Lions, if you don't know who he is or the name, says that tanking doesn't exist in football, and talking about Lions really shutting it down for the season, try to get the best draft position. That's been my opinion on that. Not only draft position, but you preserving health. And the Lions are without 5 offensive starters in practice this week. And Rick Wagner got a brain injury. Kerryon Johnson still out with a knee. Bruce Ellington, the guy that really ain't even supposed to be starting, is out with a hamstring. Obviously, they're missing Marvin Jones. They're missing T.J. Jones. Okay? They're missing Deshaun Hand as well. So all over the place, man. Just offense and defensive starters. All over the place, man. And like I say, man, part of shutting these dudes down, and I know they trying to sell they got a playoff push. Ain't nobody in Detroit with a fully functional brain thinks the Lions are going to make the playoffs, okay? If you look at that performance last week with the Arizona Cardinals, no. Shut it down. You shut it down to save health. If anything, say, we just want to go in healthy next season. Because you already learned how fat meat was greasy. You lost Kerryon. You lost Rick Wagner. You lost Ziggy. That really don't matter. Even though when Ziggy's healthy, he's a hell of a player. You lost Deshaun Hand. You lost TJ Lang already this year. Okay. Do you really want to risk losing Kenny Galladay? And I understand Kenny Galladay is on a Pro Bowl push. But do you really want to risk losing Kenny Galladay? You really want to risk losing Matthew Stafford? Do you want to risk Darius Slay, Gerard Davis? Okay, you want to? I don't really care if he's there or not, to be honest. You want to play around with Christian Jones at middle linebacker like he was in the 3-4 for Nick Fangio in Chicago, and put Davis on the outside. I don't care what you do with the linebackers. Okay, Devin Kennard is the best one, and that's speaking volumes. He all right, but he should never be the best linebacker in the core. Okay, he should never be the best pass rusher in general. Of course, they got work to do. And a lot of the off-season stuff, I'm saving. Okay, you always can send me a video request, email, or on social media. Mainly Twitter. I'll get that faster, okay? Or email. I'll get that faster as well, too. Fast as well. But there's no reason for Agnew and Kerryon Johnson to come back for meaningless games. There's no reason. And you just, the Lions organization, you wonder, after they put that Pro Bowl voting up for Stafford yesterday, and they got laughed off the internet, okay? As it should have been, okay? You wonder, do they live in the same universe as we do? Do they live in the same city as we do? Just try something different. And I'm speaking for both franchises, the Lions and the Pistons, okay? And I understand the Pistons have invested a lot of money in Blake Griffin. Yes. But before that, when they had Harris in them, you move them guys for picks if you want to move them. You be bad. You move Dre Drummond, you just be terrible. You started over. Because in the NBA, especially with the Pistons and their draft history, maybe Joe Dumars or Stan Van Gundy or now whoever the hell running the guy, I forget the guy's name, which he did an excellent job this year in the draft, what he was working with. Okay, so I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Rather you any of the past general managers for the Pistons, okay? You can't trust your drafting, okay? You passed up on Giannis, Rudy Gobert. You passed up on Devin Booker. I mean, the list goes on and on, okay? I don't want to make it a Piston video, but the point of it is try something different. Stop trying to win on the fly. Do a total rebuild if you're the Pistons. And the Lions, just be bad for now. Preserve your talent. Preserve Hand. Okay, if you want Tracy, all right, some of the younger guys that you expect to take over next year, I'll let them play. I know what Hand is. I don't need to play him. I know what Snack Harrison is. I don't need to pay him. Anybody else, I don't care. On the front 4. Front 7, I don't care about none of the linebackers. Let them play. Any other cornerbacks besides Darius Slay, let them play. Tracy Walker, I understand playing Tracy Walker. He needs more experience. He's going to be a Pro Bowler, in my opinion, one day. Glover Quin, I don't care. He's going to retire at the end of the season, I believe. Tavon Wilson, I don't care. But if you go across the offensive line, the possibilities you getting hurt are less than, or significantly less than other positions, in my opinion. So I'm okay with Rick Wagner getting the snaps. Okay? I want to see what I got in a kid from Oregon at right tackle or left tackle. Taylor Decker need to work. So I put the kid from Oregon on the right tackle. I'm trying to evaluate who I want, who got potential for next season. That's what I'm using these last 3 games for. I'm sitting Matthew Stafford, okay? You know, I'm sitting Stafford. I'm playing Rudock and Matt Castle. Okay, I'm sitting Galladay, and that's it. That's it. That's what you do. You developing, you preserving. And in the city of Detroit, they gonna criticize you regardless what you do. They gonna criticize you. But if you need a PR, they need a PR person to spin this stuff, come hire me. You preserving health. That's what you're doing. I don't want my $100 million quarterback going out there getting injured for nothing. I don't want my star receiver getting injured for nothing. I don't want my star running back, Kerryon Johnson, injured for nothing. I don't want my star returner, Jamal Agnew, getting injured for nothing. Snack Harrison, he been in this league. We know what he about. We don't need him getting injured. Deshaun Hand, he proved himself this year. We don't need him getting injured. Okay? Tracy Walker, we want him to step into a starting role next year, so we're going to play him. Darius Slate, we already know we got him Slate. We can sit him. We're preserving his health. That's what you say. Meanwhile, you tanking. But even if you get backlash for tanking, you get backlash for being the Lions year in and year out. You can take it. Y'all guys are big boys. All right? But let me know what y'all think. Mercy Sports Talk. I'm going to come back later with another video. Appreciate everybody, all the blessings that you guys have given me with your viewership. Finally monetized. Appreciate the YouTube. A little bit late, but troubles we had in the beginning, I guess, you know, they had to make sure those was all good. But we're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Also, you can reach me on email. Want to make a donation to the channel. That link's there as well, too. Mercy Sports Talk. Once again, appreciate everybody for helping us get to over 2,000. Share the videos. We tweet out every video. Retweet them out. Mercy Sports Talk. Boy CJ Goodfellow. One time for the one time. We gone.